In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. From social media notifications to endless emails, staying focused on a task can feel nearly impossible. If you've ever struggled with procrastination or felt overwhelmed by long to-do lists, the Pomodoro Technique might be the game-changer you need. Developed by Francesco Cirillo in the late 1980s, this time management method helps you boost productivity, stay focused, and prevent burnout, all by breaking work into manageable chunks. The concept is simple. Work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, and repeat. After 4 cycles, take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. This structured approach leverages the brain's natural ability to maintain attention for short bursts, preventing mental fatigue. Instead of dreading hours of work, you tackle tasks in focused sessions, making them feel less overwhelming. But what makes the Pomodoro Technique so effective? It's rooted in psychological principles like the Zeigarnik effect, which suggests that unfinished tasks linger in our memory, making it easier to stay engaged when time is limited. Additionally, the technique helps train the brain to resist distractions, increasing self-discipline and efficiency over time. Whether you're a student, entrepreneur, or professional, the Pomodoro Technique can transform the way you work. This video will break down everything you need to know, from how to implement it correctly to advanced strategies for maximizing your focus. Ready to take control of your productivity? Let's dive in. The Pomodoro Technique isn't just about setting a timer. It's backed by cognitive psychology. Research shows that the human brain naturally struggles to maintain focus for extended periods. Our attention span fluctuates, and after a certain point, productivity starts to decline. The Pomodoro method leverages this limitation by breaking work into manageable sprints, allowing the brain to stay fresh and engaged. One of the key psychological principles behind this technique is the ultradian rhythm, which suggests that the brain operates in cycles of high and low alertness throughout the day. By working in 25-minute intervals, you align with your brain's natural rhythm, maximizing efficiency without pushing into cognitive fatigue. This structured approach helps maintain momentum and prevents burnout, making it ideal for long study or work sessions. Another important factor is Parkinson's law, which states that work expands to fill the time available for its completion. When given unlimited time to complete a task, people tend to procrastinate or overcomplicate things. However, when a strict 25-minute limit is imposed, the brain enters a state of heightened focus, similar to how students cram before a deadline. This productive pressure encourages rapid progress and discourages distractions. Lastly, studies in habit formation and self-discipline show that structured routines help train the brain to concentrate better over time. The Pomodoro Technique acts as a mental workout, improving not just productivity, but also the ability to resist distractions. Over weeks of practice, it conditions the brain to enter deep focus more easily, leading to long-term improvements in efficiency and time management. Mastering the Pomodoro Technique is more than just setting timer. To maximize its benefits, you need a structured approach. The classic method involves working in 25-minute sprints, called Pomodoros, followed by short 5-minute breaks. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This cycle keeps your mind fresh and prevents burnout. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is choosing the wrong tasks for their Pomodoro sessions. Complex tasks that require deep concentration work best, while simple or repetitive tasks might not need time focus. It's essential to break large projects into smaller, manageable tasks that fit within a single Pomodoro. This approach helps you feel a sense of progress and keeps motivation high. Another key factor is eliminating distractions before starting a Pomodoro. Notifications, background noise, or a cluttered workspace can ruin your focus. Before starting your timer, silence your phone, close unnecessary tabs, and let others know you're in a focus session. This way, you can fully commit to each 25-minute sprint without interruptions. Finally, tracking your progress is crucial. Use a notebook or an app to record completed Pomodoros and reflect on how productive each session was. By reviewing your progress, you can identify patterns in your focus levels, adjust break times if needed, and continuously improve your efficiency. Over time, the Pomodoro Technique will become a habit, helping you achieve more with less effort. The Pomodoro Technique works so well because it leverages the power of time constraints to keep the brain engaged. When people know they have limited time to complete a task, they naturally work more efficiently. This psychological effect, known as Parkinson's Law, states that work expands to fill the time available. By setting a 25-minute limit, the Pomodoro Technique prevents unnecessary procrastination and forces concentration. Another reason the technique is so effective is its structured break system. Many people think working for long hours without breaks is the key to productivity, but research shows the opposite. Short, frequent breaks help prevent mental fatigue and allow the brain to reset, leading to sustained focus throughout the day. This is especially helpful for tasks that require deep concentration, such as writing, coding, or studying. The Pomodoro Technique also reduces decision fatigue. Instead of constantly wondering when to take breaks or how long to work, the system provides a clear framework. This means less mental energy spent on planning and more energy directed toward actual work. Over time, this leads to higher efficiency and better time management. Finally, the Pomodoro Technique trains your brain to develop laser focus. With repeated practice, your mind becomes conditioned to enter a deep work state quickly. Distractions become easier to ignore, and completing tasks becomes a habit rather than a struggle. This long-term benefit makes the Pomodoro Technique one of the most powerful productivity strategies available. While the Pomodoro Technique can be highly effective, there are some common mistakes that can hinder your success. One of the most frequent issues is not adjusting the Pomodoro length. The classic 25-minute work interval works for many people, but it's not the right fit for everyone. Some tasks require longer focus, while others need shorter bursts. It's essential to find the right balance for your personal work style. Adjusting the timer to 30, 40, or even 15 minutes may help you stay productive. Another pitfall is interrupting your Pomodoro sessions for small distractions. Sometimes, it's tempting to check your phone, answer an email, or respond to a quick request. However, doing so breaks the flow of your deep work. The Pomodoro Technique works because it trains you to focus entirely during a set period. Interruptions, no matter how small, can derail this process and make it difficult to return to your task afterward. It's also crucial to avoid overloading your schedule with too many Pomodoros. The Pomodoro Technique emphasizes balance and prevents burnout by offering frequent breaks. But if you stack too many Pomodoros in a row without enough rest time, your productivity will suffer. After completing 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break to recharge. This step is just as important as the focused work intervals. Lastly, don't neglect self-reflection. The Pomodoro Technique is most effective when you actively track and analyze your progress. Without reflection, it's easy to fall into unproductive habits or misjudge how much work you're accomplishing. Taking a few minutes after each day to review your Pomodoro sessions will help you identify areas for improvement and adjust your workflow accordingly. Tracking your Pomodoro sessions is key to understanding how well the technique works for you. Start by noting down your Pomodoro sessions each day. Keep a simple record of how many Pomodoros you complete and what tasks you're working on. This can help you identify patterns in your productivity and pinpoint times of the day when you're most focused. The more data you collect, the better you'll be able to fine-tune your routine. One effective method for improving with Pomodoro is to analyze the tasks you struggle with most. If you consistently find certain types of work difficult to focus on, take a closer look at why this happens. Is the task too complex? Do you lack interest? Or is the work just too long to complete in a single Pomodoro? Once you identify the root cause, You can adapt your approach to these challenging tasks, whether it's breaking them down into smaller chunks or pairing them with more engaging tasks. Another way to improve your Pomodoro efficiency is by tracking the quality of your breaks. Not all breaks are equal. A 5-minute pause where you simply scroll through social media might not leave you feeling refreshed. Consider incorporating activities like light stretching, a short walk, or deep breathing exercises to recharge your energy and focus. The key is to make your breaks restorative rather than just a break from work. Finally, remember that consistency is the key to mastering Pomodoro. The more consistently you follow the technique, the easier it becomes to enter a state of deep focus. Over time, your brain will begin to automatically adjust to the Pomodoro routine, making it easier to stay on task and maintain high levels of productivity. Don't be discouraged if it takes time to get it right. Just keep practicing and refining your approach. The Pomodoro Technique is not only a productivity booster, but also a great tool for maintaining a healthy work-life balance. One of the key advantages is that it helps you stay focused during work hours, which means you can fully unplug once your Pomodoro sessions are over. By working in short, focused intervals, you minimize the temptation to check your phone or get distracted by other tasks. This allows you to complete work more efficiently, leaving you with more time to relax and unwind after work. Another important benefit is that Pomodoro breaks help you avoid burnout. Working nonstop without adequate rest can quickly lead to exhaustion, reduce creativity, and a drop in productivity. By taking scheduled breaks, you allow your mind and body to recharge, which prevents mental fatigue. This balance is crucial for long-term well-being and ensures you remain motivated and productive throughout the day. Pomodoro can also improve your overall mental clarity and energy levels. Since you're frequently resting between work intervals, you're able to approach each task with a fresh mindset. Rather than feeling mentally drained from hours of continuous focus, you'll find that each Pomodoro session feels more manageable and your mental energy stays higher throughout the day. This can help you maintain a positive attitude and approach challenges with greater resilience. Finally, the Pomodoro Technique can encourage a more structured daily routine. With clearly defined work and rest intervals, your day becomes more organized, which naturally leads to increased productivity. This structure helps reduce procrastination and makes it easier to accomplish tasks without feeling overwhelmed. Over time, this sense of structure can carry over into other aspects of your life, helping you find better balance across both work and personal activities. While the Pomodoro Technique can be highly effective, there are some common mistakes that can prevent you from maximizing its benefits. One mistake is not sticking to the 25-minute focus intervals. Some people try to stretch their Pomodoros to 30, 40, or even 50 minutes, thinking that longer sessions will yield more productivity. However, this defeats the purpose of the technique, which is to work in short bursts to maintain high focus and avoid mental fatigue. Stick to the 25-minute intervals for optimal results. Another mistake is not taking proper breaks. It's tempting to extend your work session instead of resting during the scheduled 5-minute breaks. However, skipping breaks leads to burnout and reduced productivity in the long run. Breaks are essential for recharging your mind and body, so it's important to step away from your desk, stretch, hydrate, or take a walk during your scheduled break time. A third common mistake is overloading your task list. Some people try to cram too many tasks into a single Pomodoro session, thinking that this will allow them to get more done. However, this often results in feeling overwhelmed and not completing tasks sufficiently. Instead, prioritize a few key tasks per Pomodoro and break down larger tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. Lastly, not adjusting the technique to fit your needs can hinder your success. Everyone's work habits and focus levels are different, so it's important to be flexible with your Pomodoro routine. If you find that the standard intervals don't suit your style, feel free to experiment with different durations or break times until you find what works best for you. Tracking your progress is essential to improving your use of the Pomodoro technique over time. One way to track progress is by keeping a Pomodoro journal. In this journal, you can note the tasks you worked on, how many Pomodoros you completed, and any challenges you encountered. By reviewing your journal, you can identify patterns in your work habits and find areas where you might improve, such as identifying tasks that consistently take longer than expected or noticing where distractions occur. Another method is using Pomodoro tracking apps. There are several apps available that allow you to track your Pomodoro sessions, including how many sessions you've completed, how long each task took, and even providing a summary of your day's productivity. These apps often come with additional features, such as reminders and reports, that can help keep you accountable and motivated throughout your workday. You can also try evaluating your task completion rate. After completing a series of Pomodoros, review how many tasks you've accomplished compared to your original goals. This can give you a clear indication of whether you're setting realistic goals or need to adjust your approach to task management. A high task completion rate means your Pomodoro sessions are efficient, while a lower rate may suggest that you need to fine-tune your technique or reevaluate your task priorities. Finally, tracking your energy levels throughout the day can provide insights into how well you're using the Pomodoro technique. Are you feeling mentally drained or energized after your Pomodoro sessions? Keeping an eye on how your energy fluctuates can help you adjust your break times, work intervals, and task priorities to improve both productivity and well-being. In conclusion, the Pomodoro Technique is a powerful and simple tool that can help you manage your time effectively and stay focused on the tasks at hand. By working in short bursts, taking regular breaks, and tracking your progress, you can increase your productivity and reduce burnout. However, as with any productivity method, it's important to customize it to fit your unique work habits and lifestyle. Remember that consistency is key. The more you use the Pomodoro technique, the more natural it will feel and the more productive you'll become. Whether you're tackling a large project or simply trying to stay on top of daily tasks, Pomodoro can help you stay on track, maintain focus, and avoid the dreaded procrastination trap. If you found this technique helpful, be sure to share it with friends and colleagues who may benefit from it too. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more productivity tips, time management strategies, and personal development tools to help you achieve your goals. Now, take a moment to try the Pomodoro technique yourself. Start with a single Pomodoro, set your timer for 25 minutes, and see how much more focused and productive you can be. Let us know how it goes in the comments below.